Welcome back to Lunchtime News, and many thanks for keeping it Channel 1. Moving on, Health Cabinet Secretary Duale has called on the Northern Kenya and Coast region to enlist as voters in mass, saying the two regions can form a formidable political bloc capable of determining the outcome of presidential elections in 2027. His comments come amid heightened political realignment ahead of the 2027 general election, with both the Kenya Kwanza coalition and the opposition intensifying efforts to consolidate regional voting blocs.
The LC has expressed confidence that pastoralist counties and coast region were increasing their electoral influence and ultimately will become one of the country's most decisive voting blocs.
Mbele ya katiba tukibadilisha kama tungefaulu kuwa na parliamentary system, hii kifua watu wanapiga haingekuwa. And maybe a time will come when Kenyans in their wisdom, because we don't want, if you have a parliamentary system, there will be no post-election violence. Because all the votes will be counted in the constituency, whoever has the highest number, or the coalition of parties with the highest number.
Duale accusing the opposition of exaggerating the number of registered voters in their perceived strongholds.
Mimi sasa ofisi mimi nitakaa Monday to Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Mimi napiga debe ya ule Ruto. Ule hataki akwende kabisa. Na hiyo WhatsApp group ndo tuko hapo. Ongeza watu ya Coast. Tumesema kuna WhatsApp group ya watu wafugaji.
The Linda Mwananchi team, on the other hand, have stepped up pressure on Duale, whom they say must take responsibility for allegedly making hate remarks.
Ile kitu ambayo tunaomba tu ni heshima. It's easier to insult. Na una insult watu kama uko entitled and you think kwamba maybe you own this country.
In Embu County, Senator Alexander Mundigi has drawn up support for Deputy President Kithure Kindiki, whom he says remains the best choice for President William Ruto's running mate in the 2027 general elections.
Province hii kiti ya makamu wa rais kimesea mate, lakini nataka niwaambie hii haiwezekani. Rais wa Kenya 2027 atakuwa ni profesa, makamu wa rais atakuwa Profesa Abraham Kithure, na pia rais wa Kenya atakuwa ni William Ruto.
Elsewhere, Uasin Gishu MP Gladys Sholei has urged the government to rein in on political violence and create safer spaces for women aspirants ahead of next year's elections.
Venture and run for those political seats. Why? You're putting your name on the map. And one day when they'll be discussing who to appoint where, even if you didn't win the election, your name shall be on the table.
Speaking during the Women Achievers Conference and award ceremony in Nairobi, Duale also took issue with alleged sexualization of women who declare interest in political positions.
Even when you look at what's happening now, gender-based violence before was physical, but now it's in the social media and so on, and they judge women more harshly than they judge men.
Meanwhile, a section of Suna West Migori County residents has appealed to the youth to shun political violence and refuse to be used by politicians to cause chaos ahead of the 2027 general election.
By all means, and advising the youth so that they avoid being used as goons. When someone gives you only 500 shillings and you kill another person, what are you going to gain out of that?
Give us Minor Lunchtime News.